Hey everybody, Jake with Scooters Lawn Care. You might be wondering what that was just about, the whole tucking in the shirt, what I was doing. What I want to talk to you guys today about, something I feel very passionate about, something that I feel is very important for us today in 2017 and as we move forward in trying to better ourselves as business owners is, what is your brand? Is it a bunch of guys with shirts untucked looking like slobs? Is it a bunch of guys looking super professional? Is it guys that smoke on the job site? Is it guys that walk around on their phone and look like they might not be good workers to a customer? Is it a whole list of things? I could go on and on and on. Is it someone that leaves not the smoothest, greatest appropriate comments on social media for you or whatever the case is? What is your brand? So I believe it is really important to look as professional as possible. Do everything in your power to present yourself as professional. Do everything in your power to be a true professional. We're working on becoming business professionals in lawn care. You don't start out perfect. I mentioned this before, you lose a lot. You don't always do it right. But having a brand that is known, having a brand that is right here, and then the people look at that and they pair that with professionalism, that they say, these guys are super professional. That's huge. And so you build this brand on the job site, on conversations on the phone, on your Snapchat, on your YouTube, on your Facebook, on your website. Mention the website. Is your website got broken English, and is it poorly, is the grammatics on it poor? That is what your brand is, if it is. It is super, super important. We are trying to sell at a high rate, trying to sell profitable services for our business. So we want to make sure that we're presenting ourselves in a way to do that. So for us, that is shirts tucked in, matching uniforms, office and estimators. You got, collared uniforms. If you smoke, it's fine. A lot of people smoked. Back in the day, I used to even smoke, knock on wood that I won't ever start back up, and it's a horrible habit, so I don't promote it. But, I understand that people smoke and they're hooked on it, but don't do it on the job site. You can smoke all you want. Walk into that truck, get off the job site, on your break, it's fine. Do not smoke a cigarette in someone's yard. They think that you're throwing those butts down in their yard, and they don't appreciate it because half the people aren't smokers. So, present yourself without that stuff. Present yourself as clean, wild hairstyles or anything erratic, dirty clothes. You want to present yourself as professional as possible, and everybody on your team is a representation of yourself and you as a business. So you want to make sure you keep that as tight as possible. Now, is that hard? Yes. I've seen some stuff that I didn't love, and you get better year by year. So year one, you let this much slide. Year two, you flip the switch and you say none of that's going anymore, and then you find out the new stuff that's going to end up flying, and you just keep getting better as time goes on. But so that's as far as I want to take it with in person, how we present ourselves out in the field and how we look as managers. So on the phone, something that read a lot of books, read into sales and stuff a lot. One thing I picked up, our office girl hates it. She makes fun of me, but I think it's great, is, a great answer to when someone thanks you, instead of saying you're welcome, which you're welcome is a great answer. No problem's a horrible answer. No problem sounds unprofessional. And you're welcome's good, but my pleasure. So you're wanting to make these people feel like they're not just welcome. It was my pleasure to help you. That's your brand. That is how your brand presents itself. So I push that on our office and tell them that, hey, this is how I want, this is what we could do verbally to sound good. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Not everybody loves that, but the majority of people are going to respect it. So that's brand on the phone, brand on the website, brand on anything you do. That's back to grammatical errors, making sure you're using stuff that makes it look like something you're going to do and promote you in the way you want to be to correctly follow the rest of these other parts of your brand. Same with Snapchat videos and all of this. You really need to find your niche on a YouTube thing or Snapchat or Facebook. My wife does all of our Facebook. I do a little bit of Snapchat, and she does Instagram, and I take photos that end up on Instagram. And you've really got to find the sweet spot that works for you. And you can't do everything. So if you can't do many things, pick some of the stuff you're really good at. And all of these things that you put into, which now we're kind of breaking over into building a brand, but marketing too. All these things you put into and you put this time into. I had somebody ask me about YouTube and ask if it was worth my time. And I feel like it's building a brand. I know we've got customers out here that watch this, and I got friends that watch this, and all kinds of people that watch and comment on this. And I just love to say what I've learned, so hopefully it helps somebody. And that's building a brand around our business and building some recognition for us. And it's something good for us. So, you got to think about this stuff like putting money in a savings account. You're not planning on putting it in so you can take it right back out. You're not planning on putting it in so you get a return on it immediately. You put these things in so down the road, you can collect off this and that. And, just like marketing, it's like putting money in the bank. You don't just get it back, but you've always got to be putting the money in. And that's how I look at all this stuff. So that hits on some of the main things. My main topic today is, who are you? How do you look? Are you presenting yourself right? Do you think about this? Because this is big. When you got, like I said about I keep going back to the website because it kind of correlated with this. When you've got people that have a lot of money, that are highly educated, that are buying from you, when you got poor English on your website, or your shirts are all your guys' shirts untucked, or you guys look like slobs, or whatever the case may be, they're going to want people that present themselves as professional as possible because they're professionals in their own right. And that's something that we really focus on. And I think that's something that's helped us grow substantially very quick is, I know that people liked how we looked. I know that people liked that we were uniformed. It's crucial in building a big business to keep this top of mind in my eyes. This is only my opinion. But to keep it top of mind and then to spread it throughout your culture and let everybody know that this is Scooter's Lawn Care brand and I expect it to be represented this way. And if you can't do that, then, maybe you shouldn't work here. Because everybody is going to end up being the face of your business, and you want to have a face of your business that you can be proud out there for every guy. You're going to lose sometimes. Some people are going to make you feel kind of like an ass. But for the most part, you can keep it in and you can keep it looking good. And in 2017, I think this is something that it's been a spiel. I've been bouncing back and forth. But in 2017, I really think that this is something everybody should focus on. Yeah, you need to focus on your sales. Yeah, you need to focus on your estimates. But focus on your brand, because your brand's going to help you win sales. It will help you get your sales and help you win your estimates. So everybody, I hope this hit home with some people. Not trying to pick on anyone at all, because I haven't always looked the most professional. I used to have earrings too and race dirt bikes and have long hair. So and some people might think I still don't look professional today, but that's neither here nor there. I hope this was instrumental in what you're looking at and what you're thinking about. Even if you already look professional, maybe I gave you some more ideas. If you guys have ideas on things you do to create a professional image for your business, to help you look more representable, to sell more jobs, please put it out there. Everybody needs to look at these feeds and learn from these comments, so after they watch the video, they can read and see what others have said. So please comment on anything that you got an idea on, and please subscribe. Everybody have a great night and a great week. Bye now.